Have you ever wondered how some people keep their house always clean, shiny, and smelling new without spending all day cleaning? And if I told you that the secret is not in expensive products or hours of effort, but in of the ingredients that you probably already have in your kitchen, would you believe me? It seems incredible, but it is true. While many people continue to spend money on cleaners that barely work, there are those who discovered a combination economical, natural, and super effective, which is used to clean almost everything. And today, I'm going to share it with you. If you've ever felt frustrated because you clean and clean, but nothing seems enough, stick around, because at the end of this video, you will know how to use white vinegar and baking soda to transform your home. But be careful, it's not just about mixing them and that's it. There are specific tricks, times, and ways that make the difference between a mess and a magical cleanup. Ready to find out? Imagine for a moment no longer having to rely on expensive products that promise a lot and deliver little. Imagine opening your pantry, grabbing just 2 simple ingredients, and starting to see stains disappear, bad odors disappear, and surfaces regain their shine. Sounds like magic, right? Well, it's not, it's science. And above all, it is practical wisdom that many people are already using with incredible results. I'm talking about white vinegar and the baking soda, 2 ingredients as common as they are powerful. Separately, they already work wonders. But when used correctly, together or each at the right time, they become a more effective cleaning tool than many supermarket products. And they don't just clean, they disinfect, degrease, neutralize odors, remove stains, prevent tartar buildup, and more. And do you know what is best? That are safe for your health, kind to the planet, and so affordable that they will probably cost you less than what you spend on a single industrial cleaning product. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to apply this combination in different areas of the home, with clear examples and results that you can see from the first try. So if you've ever felt like keeping your house clean is an uphill battle, get ready, because you are about to discover a real, simple, and effective solution that will change the way you clean forever. This is the time to leave the complicated things behind and start cleaning like an expert, but without effort. And if up to this point you have already learned something new, take advantage of this moment to like the video. This way you not only help me reach more people who are also looking for simple and effective solutions for their home, but you also make sure you continue receiving practical advice like this. And if you know someone who is always looking for ways to clean better without spending more, share it now. I'm sure he'll thank you. One of the biggest problems when cleaning the house is having to use a different product for everything. One for the kitchen, one for the bathroom, one for the furniture, one for the appliances, and the list goes on. That's not only expensive, it's also exhausting. Because in the end, you have a closet full of products that you don't even know if they work well. But what if I told you that you can replace almost all of them with just one homemade cleaner? Yes, with white vinegar and water, you can make an all-purpose cleaner that works on most surfaces. You only need a spray bottle. Mix equal parts white vinegar and water. If you want to enhance the aroma, you can add a few drops of essential oil, lavender, lemon, mint, whatever you prefer. Shake well, and that's it. Spray this mixture on tables, countertops, appliances, even the bathroom, and wipe with a microfiber cloth or soft sponge. This cleaner is perfect for removing light grease, food debris, dust, bacteria, and the best thing is that leaves no toxic residue, so you can use it even on surfaces where you prepare food. It works great in kitchens, dining rooms, desks, and even refrigerator doors. The direct benefit is enormous. You save money, space, and time. You don't need more than a single bottle for multiple uses, and you're also reducing exposure to chemicals that can affect your health and that of your family. It's simple, fast, and 100% effective. Once you try it, you'll wonder why you haven't done it before. The bathroom is one of the places that most quickly accumulates germs, bacteria, and bad odors. And although there are many products that promise to disinfect, many of them contain aggressive chemicals that irritate the skin, eyes, or even affect the respiratory tract. In addition, they leave a strong smell that not everyone can tolerate. The solution? A natural disinfectant that cleans deeply without harming your health, and that you can make yourself with white vinegar. Vinegar has antimicrobial properties thanks to its acetic acid, which makes it an ideal natural disinfectant. To apply, simply pour pure vinegar into a spray bottle. Spray generously on sinks, faucets, toilets, and even shower walls. Leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. Then rub with a sponge or cloth and rinse if necessary. Is there stubborn scale or debris around the faucets? Wet a paper towel with vinegar, wrap it around the affected area, and let it sit for a few minutes. Then brush gently with an old toothbrush. You will be surprised by the result. The direct benefit of this practice is a cleaner, fresher, and safer bathroom. You are eliminating bacteria and fungi without the need for toxic products, taking care of your skin and your health. In addition, by doing it constantly, you prevent dirt that is difficult to remove from accumulating. And if that were not enough, your bathroom will be left with a feeling of natural freshness, without that typical chemical smell of commercial cleaners. One of the biggest challenges when cleaning the house is getting the mirrors and glass really shiny, without those annoying marks that appear right after you're done cleaning. You use specialized products, you go over and over the cloth, and still, there are those streaks that ruin all the effort. But there is a simple and effective trick that solves it completely. White vinegar with water. It's that easy. To prepare your glass and mirror cleaner, mix 1 part white vinegar with 2 parts water in a spray bottle. Spray the mixture directly onto the surface you want to clean. Use a dry microfiber cloth, or better yet, a sheet of newspaper. Yes, newspaper works better than you might imagine. Clean using circular or up and down movements until the surface is dry and free of residue. Vinegar cuts through grease, removes fingerprints, and erases dust with impressive ease. And the result? Crystals and mirrors clean, shiny, and without a single scratch. You will no longer need those expensive cleaners that promise miracles, but only leave a strong scent and frustration. The benefit here is twofold. First, the visual result. Your windows, bathroom mirrors, or even decorative mirrors will be impeccable. Second, economy and simplicity. You only need water and vinegar, nothing else. It's a small change that has a big effect, and once you try it, you'll never want to go back. There are odors in the house that seem impossible to eliminate. Those that come from the trash can, the refrigerator, the bathroom, or simply that musty smell that you don't know where it comes from. You can spray air fresheners all day, but the truth is that they are just masking the problem. If you want a real solution, you need something that doesn't hide the bad smell, but instead absorb and remove it from the root. And yes, white vinegar is the key. This trick is so simple it seems like magic. You just need a small bowl. It can be glass or ceramic, and a little white vinegar. Fill the bowl halfway and place it in the area where the smell is strongest, under the sink, inside the refrigerator, in the bathroom, near the cat box, or even in the living room if someone has smoked. Leave the vinegar there for a few hours, or overnight if necessary. What vinegar does is not cover the odor, but rather absorb the particles responsible for the bad aroma. Literally cleans the air. And don't worry, the smell of vinegar goes away over time and leaves no traces. Just a feeling of freshness and cleanliness. The direct benefit is a home that smells naturally clean. No chemicals in the air, no artificial scents that end up being more annoying than the original problem. This method is ideal if you have pets, small children, or simply value a healthy environment. And the best thing is that it costs practically nothing. Nothing like entering your home and feeling a fresh, soft, clean aroma, that smell that embraces you and tells you, here, you live in harmony. But achieving that without saturating the air with artificial products seems like an impossible mission. Many air fresheners only mask bad odors and are also full of chemicals that can affect health. The solution? Create your own natural flavoring spray with white vinegar and essential oils. Yes, it may sound strange to use vinegar for flavoring, but here's the trick. Vinegar neutralizes odors, while essential oils provide the perfume. It is a mixture that not only eliminates the bad, but leaves a soft and pleasant trail in the environment. To prepare, Mix 1 part white vinegar with 2 parts water in a spray bottle. Add between 10 and 15 drops of the essential oil of your choice. Lavender to relax, lemon to energize, eucalyptus to purify. Shake well, and that's it. Spray on curtains, sofas, carpets, the bed, or simply in the air. In minutes, the atmosphere changes. What used to smell like confinement or humidity now smells like cleanliness and tranquility. You can use it after cooking, when cleaning the bathroom, or simply to renew the air in any space. The benefit goes beyond the aroma. This homemade spray allows you to have total control over what you breathe, avoids irritations, allergies, and reduces your exposure to chemical compounds. In addition, it is so economical and easy to make that you can prepare new combinations when you want to change the atmosphere of your home. It is one of those small actions that transform your daily routine into something much more pleasant. White clothes are beautiful until they start to lose their shine and turn grayish or yellowish, and that's where the frustration begins. You buy whiteners, you use them carefully, but the result is not what you expected. Sometimes they damage the fibers, other times they leave stains, and many times they have such a strong odor that it becomes unpleasant. But there is a much simpler and gentler way to bring your white clothes back to life: white vinegar. This trick is simple and highly effective. You only need to add a cup of white vinegar during the wash cycle. You can do it in 2 ways, either by pouring it directly into the washing machine drum along with the clothes, or by placing it in the fabric softener compartment. Vinegar not only helps remove accumulated soap scum, but acts as a natural bleach, returning shine to the garments without attacking the fabric. The best thing is that it also softens clothes naturally, so you can avoid using chemical softeners. If you wash towels or sheets, you will notice the difference in texture and smell. In addition, it is ideal for people with sensitive skin, as it eliminates detergent residues that often cause irritation. The direct benefit is whiter, softer, and safer clothes for your skin. You are also taking care of your washing machine, since vinegar helps clean the interior and prevents scale or soap buildup, all with just 1 step and an ingredient you probably already have at home. And once you try it, you will realize that there is no need to go back to the usual aggressive products. And the best of all is that you don't need to spend on aggressive products to make your white clothes look renewed. Vinegar makes this possible safely and naturally. Now, I want to take this moment to tell you something special, because if you have ever felt that cleaning your home has become more difficult over the years, that you no longer have the same energy as before to do everything, or that the solutions you used no longer give you the same results, you are not alone. Many people after 60 feel the same. What was once simple may now seem a little heavier, and it's completely normal. That's why, after receiving so many questions and messages, I decided to create something carefully thought out. A practical, clear, and adapted guide, especially for those who want to keep their home impeccable, but in a more comfortable, organized, and safe way. It's called The Great Senior Guide to Cleaning and Organization. Keep your home spotless, safe, and comfortable after 60 years. And the best of all is that you don't have to buy it or look for it anywhere. If you are watching this video, you can access it like a gift, because I want to help you make your home an even more harmonious and easy to maintain place. In the description, I leave you the direct link to download it. Just click and you will have in your hands a simple guide with strategies that really work for you, your rhythm, and so that you can enjoy your home without exhausting yourself. Because you deserve to live in a space that gives you peace of mind, no more work. We all have that favorite white t-shirt that over time begins to show yellow stains in the armpits or collar. There are also those sports clothes that no matter how much you wash them, continue to smell of humidity or accumulated sweat. It's frustrating because it feels like they're clean, but they're not completely. And instead of throwing them away, what you need is the right trick: white vinegar. For sweat stains, the process is simple. Mix white vinegar and water in equal parts and apply it directly to the affected area. It can be the armpit, neck, or any part that is yellowish or stiff to the touch. Leave it on for 15 to 30 minutes before washing the garment as usual. You will see how the stain softens lifts away from the fibers and, in most cases, disappears completely. For tough odors, like clothes stored too long or musty-smelling towels, just add half a cup of white vinegar during rinsing. Don't worry about the vinegar smell. It disappears completely as it dries, leaving you feeling fresh and clean. You can even combine this technique with baking soda in the wash for an even more powerful effect. The benefit of this practice is enormous. You recover clothes that you thought were lost, eliminate odors at the root, and leave your clothes really clean. In addition, you are avoiding the use of aggressive stain-removing products, which takes care of the fabric and your skin. With just a little vinegar, you can extend the life of your clothes and keep them spotless, as if they were new. It may seem ironic, but the washing machine, that appliance we use to clean our clothes, also needs to be cleaned. And not from time to time, but regularly. With frequent use, soap residue, fabric softeners, bacteria, and even mold accumulate in the rubber bands and compartments. The result? Clothes start to come out with a strange smell, wash cycles become less efficient, and, in more serious cases, the appliance can be damaged. But don't worry, because white vinegar can restore freshness and performance to your washing machine effortlessly. The process is simple. Once a month, or every 2 if you don't use it as much, pour 2 cups of white vinegar in the detergent compartment. Then, select a long wash cycle with hot water and let the washing machine do its job, empty, without clothes in it. The vinegar will break down soap scum, eliminate odors, disinfect the drum, and clean the internal pipes. When finished, you can wipe the door rubber or the edges of the drum with a cloth, where difficult debris tends to accumulate. This habit has a direct and immediate benefit. Your washing machine will work better again. The clothes will come out cleaner and smelling truly fresh, and in addition, you will be extending the useful life of the device, avoiding unnecessary expenses with maintenance or premature replacements, all with an ingredient that you already have at home and in just 1 hour of cycle. Small gestures like this make a big difference in the cleanliness of your home. Sometimes it's not about working more, but doing it intelligently and persistently. Few things cause more stress than a clogged sink. The water does not go down, the smell begins to rise, and the most common solution is to run to the supermarket to buy a strong chemical that, even if it works, is usually expensive, toxic, and dangerous for the pipes in the long term. But what many don't know is that there is a natural, economical, and effective alternative that you can make at home with 2 simple ingredients: baking soda and white vinegar. This trick takes advantage of a very powerful chemical reaction that helps break down grease, food debris, soap scum, and built-up dirt. Here is the step-by-step. Pour half a cup of baking soda directly into the drain. Then add half a cup of white vinegar. You will instantly notice that it begins to effervescence, a foam that rises and bubbles. That reaction is working inside the pipes, loosening and breaking down blockages. Leave it on for at least 15 or 30 minutes. Meanwhile, heat a pot of water. At the end of time, pour boiling water into the drain to carry away all loose debris. This process not only cleans the drain, it also neutralizes odors and prevents future clogs. If you repeat it once a month, you will be keeping your pipes clean without the need for aggressive products or expensive plumbing services. The benefit is very clear: a more functional kitchen or bathroom without bad odors, without dangerous accumulations, and always safe, accessible, and environmentally friendly ingredients. It is one of those tricks that is worth incorporating into your monthly routine because it solves a real problem in a simple and effective way. We live in a world where, unfortunately, our fruits and vegetables often arrive at the kitchen covered in residue, pesticides, waxes, bacteria from transportation, and even hands that touch them before reaching our table. Washing them only with water, although it helps, is not enough to eliminate all that. But here, one of the most valuable uses of white vinegar comes into play: disinfect and clean foods safely and naturally. The preparation couldn't be easier. In a large bowl, mix 1 part white vinegar to 3 parts water. Place your fresh fruits and vegetables inside and let them rest for 5 to 10 minutes. Then rinse them under running water and dry them with a clean cloth or paper towel. The result? Safer foods, without traces of chemicals or bacteria, ready to be consumed or stored. This method is especially ideal for foods you eat raw, such as apples, grapes, lettuce, strawberries, or cucumbers. And if you have children at home, this step becomes even more important. It's a simple way to protect their health without the need for expensive products or complicated steps. The benefit is twofold. On the one hand, you are sparing yourself and your family from substances you shouldn't be eating. On the other hand, you prolong the useful life of food, since by eliminating bacteria, you prevent it from deteriorating so quickly. This way, you reduce waste and save money, all with an ingredient that you always have at home. Incorporating this habit into your cooking routine will give you extra peace of mind, because there is nothing like knowing that what you bring to the table is truly clean and free of impurities. And the best thing, doing it is within everyone's reach. Now you know. You don't need to spend a fortune on cleaning products or fill your house with chemicals to achieve results. With just white vinegar and baking soda, you can keep your home clean, fresh, disinfected, and in balance in a more economical, healthier, and more conscious way. Throughout this video, you discovered how to use these two ingredients in every corner of your house, from the kitchen to the bathroom, from clothes to food. You learned simple, accessible, and effective tricks that you can start applying today. And perhaps most importantly, you realized that having a spotless home, it's not a matter of effort, but of knowledge. And that knowledge is now in your hands. So I propose a challenge. Choose just one of these 10 ideas and put it into practice this week. Don't expect to have everything perfect. Just start. You will see that with one small step, your house begins to transform. And if you feel that satisfaction when you see the results, I assure you that you will want to apply the others. Tell me in the comments, which of these tricks surprised you the most? Did you already use any of them? Do you know another secret with vinegar and baking soda that you want to share? I would love to read you. And if this video helped you in any way, don't forget to leave your like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe so you don't miss more tips like this. Remember, a clean house is not just a beautiful place. It is a space of peace, health, and well-being. And with a couple of simple ingredients, you can start creating that mood every day.